Welcome to MHA Digital Communities. My name is Angela and I am a Qigong instructor. I am delighted to share with you all the Qigong exercises, a traditional Chinese art form, a form of gentle exercise that we can flow together. Specifically, we are going to learn the Dao Yin, Yang Shen Gong Shi Fa. Now that is quite a mouthful, so I'm going to call it the Dao Yin 12-step. It is a series of 12 moves, each one designed to give us health benefits to each of our meridians linked to each of our organs. The idea behind this is that we do a little bit of this, little and often. Everyday practice, if at all possible, and that way, you know, prevention is better than cure. We can maintain the health of our organs, of our mental health, as well as our physical being, and we can find health and harmony together. Let's start with our feet shoulder width apart, arms hanging naturally by the side. Eyes can be gently closed or gently open, looking forwards. Let's breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. If that feels uncomfortable for you, breathe naturally, calmly, and smoothly. With each breath, allowing your thoughts to drift away as we enjoy this time together for tranquility. With the breathing calm and the mind calm, let's start to mobilize the body. Looking down, chin towards the chest, looking up towards the ceiling. Looking down again, chin towards the chest. Once more, up to the ceiling and facing forwards. Now turning your neck to look to the right, smoothly to the left-hand side. Once more to the right, only going as far as you feel comfortable. And one final time to the left. Facing forwards, this time we tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder, back to center, left ear to left shoulder. Once more to the right hand side. And one final time, tilting left. Return to upright. Let's move from the neck to the shoulders. We're rolling the shoulders backwards, smoothly and gently. When you're ready, we change direction, rolling those shoulders forwards, enjoying the feeling of movement. This time, the palms face up, we lift, we turn the hands out, stretch to the ceiling and float the arms down. One more time, lifting the palms, stretching to the ceiling and floating down. This time we interlace the fingers, palms forward, turning to look to the right. Facing me, relax the arms, regather the fingers, palms forward, looking left. Facing forwards, relax the arms down. The right arm floats up and a gentle stretch of the ear to the shoulder. Back to center, float the arm down. And the left arm floats up, left ear to left shoulder, a gentle stretch. Back to center, floating the left arm down. Now let's interlace the fingers if you can, palms to the ceiling, elongating the body upwards and downwards, tilting to the right, back to center, tilting left and center. Once more to the right, enjoy the stretch. One final time to the left. Return to upright, float the arms down to the side and shake off the fingers, shake off the toes if you need to as well. Returning the feet to shoulder width apart, let's rotate the waist. Palms facing forwards if you can, rotating to the right, back to center, rotating the waist to the left and center. Once more to the right, only going as far as you feel comfortable. And one final time, rotating left. Return to face me. From here, hinging forwards from the hips and the waist. Keeping the legs straight if you can. Feel a gentle stretch in the back of the legs. Return to upright. Throw your fingers forward like you've got sand in the palms of your hands. Then placing your hands on your back to support yourself, gently arch backwards. We're opening up the chest area. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together and return to upright. Now we move on to the hips. Hands can be on or near the hips. Knees are soft and we're drawing some hip circles in one direction first of all. Picture your tailbone tracing continuously and smoothly around the face of a clock. And let's change direction, opposite way around that clock face, releasing any niggles along the way. Now we move on to the knees. We bring the feet together with the palms of your hands, massaging the knees warm from the front of the kneecaps. Then when you're ready, sliding the hands in between the knees, getting the insides lovely and warm. Now we slide the hands to the outside of the knees. And finally, if you can, reaching round to the back of the knees so the knees are nicely warmed up. Return to upright when you're ready. Now we take the feet out to shoulder width apart again. We're going to do some gentle squats. Warm up the quads, warm up the glutes. You can have your arms across your chest and shoulders, or you can have your arms forward for a little bit of balance. We're going to sit the bottom backwards into an imaginary chair and then return upright. Again, only sitting backwards as far as you feel comfortable and upright. One more time. Eyes glance forwards and down as you squat. Check the knees are not forward of the toes. The weight is back in the heels. Return to upright. Shake off those legs if you need to. Good. Now we stretch the hamstrings. Feet are out a little wider than shoulder width. Arms are out like a starfish. The weight is in your left leg. Lift up the right toe. Keep the right leg straight. Forward bend. Windmill your left fingers towards the right foot. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. Then return to upright. We windmill the arms back to starfish. Weight is in the right leg this time. Left toe up, left leg straight. We windmill the right fingers towards the left toe. Feel a gentle stretch in the back of the leg, easing up. Float the arms down, walk the heels and the toes in nice and safely. Onto the ankles now. Weight is in your left leg, right foot ready. Toe and heel are pointing and flexing alternately. Then we change to outside and inside, working that ankle in a slightly different direction. And then we place the foot gently on the floor, toe and ball supported, rotating the ankle round in one direction. Now let's change direction, releasing any clicks and niggles along the way. Let's change legs now. Weight is in your right leg, left foot ready, toe and heel, pointing and flexing alternately. Then we change to outside and inside of that ankle and foot, getting good mobility there. And then finally, we're rotating that ankle. You can have your foot supported on the floor. If you prefer, you can lift the foot off and rotate in mid-air. Don't forget to change the direction of rotation and choose the option that works best for you. Let's have both feet flat on the floor. We're going to warm up the fingers and the wrists now. Fingertips together, float the arms forwards, relax the elbows, press your palms forwards towards me. Soften the knees, float the arms down, fingertips together, open the hands, stretch the arms, palms to the left and the right. Then bringing the palms together into prayer position. Interlace the fingers if you can, keeping the elbows relatively still. We're going to rotate the wrists in one direction. And when you're ready, we change direction, feeling our finger joints activating and mobilizing, as well as the wrist joints. From here, we reach the hands forwards, out to the side, and from shoulder height, we drop the arms. Our knees are soft, the arms are dropping with gravity. We're loosening off the waist and encouraging the chi to flow along all of our meridians. Ready for our Qigong practice together? Gradually slowing down the arms and the waist. Bring the feet in again. That is our warm-up routine complete. Move 1 of the Dao Yin 12 Health Qigong exercises is called Beginning of Heaven's Creation. The move is designed to stimulate the qi from the dantian area just in the belly, all the way to our fingertips and our toes. We'll go through the upper body and arm movements first, then the lower body, and then put everything together. So, standing in a relaxed upright position, the arms float up to shoulder height, float forwards towards me, and then float down again back to the side of the body. Again, floating upwards, floating forwards, and floating down. If you can, the hands face behind you, then rotate the arms, palms face down as the arms come forward and down. Once more, palms face backwards, palms face down, and float down. Now let's move on to the lower body. So with the feet together, we gently flex the knees. Peel off the left foot, heel, ball, toe lift up. Place the toe down, the ball and the heel. We center the weight left and right evenly. Then we shift the weight back to the right leg, peel off the heel, ball, toe, and place the toe, ball, heel down. Let's try to the other side now. Flexing the knees, weight is in the left leg, peel off the right foot, step out, toe, ball, heel. Then bringing the foot back in, shift the weight, peeling off and down. So when we peel off the foot nice and slowly, we're giving a gentle massage to an acupoint on the ball of the foot, known as the Yong Chuan or the bubbling spring. It's really good for our kidney health. When we do the arm movements, it's all about stimulating the qi along those arm meridians. So let's put all of that together into a full body move. Feet together, arms by the side, gentle flex of the knees. Peel off your left foot, step out to the left, float the arms up to shoulder height, float them forwards. As you float them down, a gentle bend in the knees. Then we straighten the knees, arms float up, shift the weight across, step the left foot in, arms float down. This time stepping out to the right as the arms float up and forwards, floating down. And then straighten the knees, arms float up and forwards, step the right foot in. Now this time we're going to incorporate the way the eyes look, the way we turn. So flex the knees as we step to the left, looking to the left. Watch your left hand come forwards. Looking directly forwards at me as the arms float down. Straighten the knees, look to the right. Watch the right hand come forward, floating the arms down. Stepping to the right, looking to the right. Watch the right hand come forward, floating down, looking forwards. As we straighten, look to the left. Watch the left hand come forward, step the right foot in, arms float down. So that's move 1, beginning of heaven's creation. Once to the left hand side, once to the right hand side, to keep the body nice and balanced. We need to warm down after our Qigong exercises, just in case we've built up any tension. We want to relax the body and we want to feel reinvigorated as well. So we start with our feet shoulder width apart, arms hanging naturally by the side. The waist is relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed. And in your own time, rotating the waist left and right. Let the arms swing freely from the shoulder joint, letting gravity do its thing. And if you want to, you can pivot up onto your heels so the toes are up. Or if you prefer, you can pivot up onto your toes, lifting off the heel. Let the arms swing freely. If you want to, the back of your hand gently taps the lower back, releasing any niggles. And if you want to, we reach the hand up to the opposite shoulder and neck area, tapping away any tension there, releasing any niggles. Then gradually slowing down the arms and the waist. The next part that we're going to do is taking the center of your palm, having a slightly cupped hand. We're going to tap down the inner arm and then up the outer arm, tapping only as hard as you feel comfortable. Let's go. Now we tap across the collarbone, changing hands halfway. Same on the other arm. Now taking both hands together, we're going to do the same to the leg meridians. Hands start on the inner thigh, tapping down the inner leg towards the ankles. Then up the outer leg towards the hips. Now down the front of the legs, don't hit the knees too hard. And finally, up the back of the legs. All the way back to the bottom. Relax the arms, relax the legs. And from here, we bring the palms to the center, just below the belly button. We're returning our chi to where it started off. The chi has been flowing around our body during our exercise, and now it can settle here to be cultivated and nourished.